Hey guys, welcome back to another Wednesday. And I'm doing this on my laptop because I think someone's on the computer downstairs. So yeah, if anyone's ever on the computer, I'm doing this on my laptop. Anyway, today we're going to be doing something interesting. Today we're going to be reading SCP stories from the SCP Foundation. Secure, contain, protect. Anyway, enough screwing around. Let's head to the first story. Okay, now the first SCP we're going to be reading about is SCP-053, the little girl or the young girl. Anyway, let's do this. Item number SCP-053. Object class Euclid. Special containment procedures. SCP-53 is to be contained in an area no less than 5 meters times 5 meters, 16 feet times 16 feet, and given adequate room to move. Toys, books, games, and other recreational devices are to be amply provided and rotated every 3 months. Proper bedding, bathroom, and medical facilities are to be maintained at all times. Food should be provided 3 times daily, and 2 snacks are allowed if requested. No physical contact is to be made with SCP-53 without full atmosphere containment suit and eye shield. No eye contact is to be made with SCP-053 for any reason. Any objects given to the personnel by SCP-053 may be removed, but must be given to quarantine for examination. Only one member of personnel may be present in a room at any given time and must be secured by a safety line of steel cable. All personnel must be removed from SCP-53's containment chamber within 10 minutes of entering. Any personnel who begins to act erratically, scream, or attempt to grab SCP-53 are to be removed and quarantined. Any personnel attempting to remove their suits are also to be removed and quarantined. No sharp objects or firearms are allowed in the SCP-53's containment room. And this description is probably going to tell us why. SCP-53 appears to be a small 3-year-old girl. She is capable of basic speech and appears to be slightly above average in mental development. She has a generally pleasant personality and rarely seems upset. That's nice. Becoming agitated only in the presence of groups of people. I can understand that. Any and all humans over the age of 3 who make eye contact with, physical touch, or remain around SCP-53 for longer than 10 minutes will rapidly become irrational, paranoid, and homicidal. Most, if not all, of these feelings will be directed at SCP-53, and afflicted subjects will attempt to kill SCP-53 after first killing or driving off all humans visible. Let's do this. After first killing or driving off all humans visible to them. Not gonna lie, that's kind of messed up. God, okay, it is messed up. This is a 3-year-old girl. Those attempting to kill SCP-53 will suffer massive heart attacks or seizures and die seconds after doing any physical damage to SCP-53. SCP-53 will regenerate almost instantly from any wounds regardless of severity. SCP-53 appears woefully ignorant of these effects and ignores any and all subjects affected. When questioned about the effect, SCP-53 is incapable of response. Okay, so I guess in my book it's just like she has no idea what just happened. Meaning if you attack SCP-53 and she ends up killing you, it's like nothing happened at all. Or like she just doesn't know or remembers. So yeah. Well, that was SCP-53, the young girl. She's a very interesting case, but she is an okay kid. She is like a normal kid, just with a unique ability. Anyway, let's move on to the next SCP. Alright, guys, this is SCP-096, the Shy Guy. Object class, Euclid. Special containment procedures. SCP-096 is to be contained in its cell, a 5mm times 5mm times 5mm airtight steel cube at all times. Weekly checks for any cracks or holes are mandatory. There are to be absolutely no video surveillance or optical tools of any kind inside SCP-096's cell. Security personnel will use pre-installed procedures, pressure sensors, and laser detectors to ensure SCP-096's presence inside the cell. Any and all photos, video, or recordings of SCP-096's likeness are strictly forbidden without approval from Doctor Who and 05 Who. Description: SCP-96 is a humanoid creature measuring approximately 2.38 meters in height. The subject shows very little muscle mass, with preliminary analysis of body mass suggesting mild malnutrition. People, before y'all say anything, no, you cannot take this SCP down in a fight. Wanna know why? Keep listening. Arms are grossly out of proportion with the rest of the subject's body, with an approximate length of 1.5 meters each. Skin is mostly devoid of pigmentation, with no sign of any body hair. SCP-096's jaw can open to 4 times the norm of an average human. Other facial features remain similar to an average human, with the exception of their eyes, which are also devoid of pigmentation. It is not yet known whether SCP-96 is blind or not. It shows no signs of any higher brain functionings, and is not considered to be sapient. SCP-96 is normally extremely docile, with pressure sensors inside the cell indicating it spends most of the day pacing by the eastern wall. However, when someone views SCP-96's face, whether it be directly, via video, recording, or even a photograph, it will enter a stage of considerable emotional distress. SCP-96 will cover its face with its hands and begin screaming, crying, and babbling incoherently. I can't read, people. Approximately 1 to 2 minutes after the first viewing, SCP-96 will begin running to the person who viewed its face, who will from this point on be referred to as SCP-096-1. Documented speeds have varied from 35 kilometers to blank kilometers, and seems to depend on distance from SCP-96-1. At this point, no known material or method can impede SCP-96's progress. The actual position of SCP-96-1 does not seem to affect SCP-96's response. It seems to have an initiate sense of SCP-96-1's location. Note, this reaction does not occur when viewing artistic depictions. See documents of SCP-096. Upon arriving at SCP-96-1's location, SCP-96 will proceed to kill and data expunged SCP-96-1. 100% of cases have left no traces of SCP-96-1. SCP-96 will then sit down for several minutes before regaining its composure and becoming docile once again. It will then attempt to make its way back to its natural habitat. Data redacted. So basically, it kills you. It then tries to calm itself down, and then decides to go back home. Okay. Due to the possibility of a mass chain reaction, including breach of Foundation, secrecy, and large civilian loss of life, retrieval of subjects should be considered alpha priority. No, not you want to be alpha males. I'm pretty sure if y'all were in this, y'all die first. Dr. Dan, I'm guessing, has also petitioned for immediate termination of SCP-96. See Interview 96-1. Order is awaiting approval. Termination order has been approved and is to be carried out by Dr. Dan on data reacted. See Incident 96-1-A. I'm guessing that's what that one was. I'm guessing that's what this was. We can also read this interview. But I don't want to make this video long, so we're gonna have to skip this interview. If you guys want to read it yourself, you can go to the SCP. You can go to the SCP wiki. So yeah. Anyway, we're going to our last episode. We're going to our last SCP story, but before we do that, guys, if you guys are liking this video, please like the video if you guys are enjoying, and please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And yeah, also, if you guys have any other things you want me to react to, go to my Twitter, Instagram, or even Threads and tell me under hashtag HW what would you want me to look at on the next HALLOWEDNESDAY. Look, y'all can already see that I'm pretty much running out of things to say. I don't know why. Anyway, let's head to the final SCP. Alright, guys, we're at the final SCP. And I'm pretty sure this is one you guys were looking for, because I was probably looking forward to this too. SCP-682, the hard-to-destroy reptile. Object class, Keter. And this is what he looks like. SCP-682, shortly after escaping from containment. Still recovering from acid immersion. Okay. SCP-682 must be destroyed as soon as possible. At this time, no means available to SCP teams are capable of destroying SCP-682, only able to cause massive physical damage. SCP-682 should be contained within a 5 meter times 5 meter times 5 meter chamber, with 25 centimeters reinforced acid restrained steel plate lining all inside surfaces. The containment chamber should be filled with hydrochloric acid until SCP-682 is submerged and incapacitated. Any attempt of SCP-682 to move, speak, or breach containment should be reacted to quickly and with full force as called for by the circumstances. Personnel are forbidden to speak Personnel are forbidden to speak to SCP-682 for fear of provoking a rage state. All unauthorized personnel attempting to communicate to SCP-682 will be restrained and removed by force. Due to its frequent attempts at containment breach, difficulty of containment and incapacitation, oh god, I can't read, and high threat of Foundation exposure, SCP-682 is to be contained in site redacted. The Foundation will use the best of its resources to maintain all land within 50 kilometers, clear of human development. Description: SCP-682 is a large, vaguely reptile-like creature of unknown origin. It appears to be extremely intelligent and was observed to engage in complex communication with SCP-079. Maybe we'll hear about this guy again another time. During their limited time of exposure, SCP-682 appears to have a hatred of all life, which has been expressed in several interviews during containment. See Addendum 682-B. SCP-682 has always been observed to have extremely high strength, speed, and reflexes, though exact levels vary with its form. 682's physical body grows and changes very quickly, growing or decreasing in size as it consumes or sheds material. SCP-682 gains energy from anything it ingests, organic or inorganic. Digestion seems to be aided by a set of filtering gills inside of SCP-682's nostrils, which are all able to remove usable matter from a liquid solution, enabling it to constantly regenerate from the acid it is contained in. SCP-682's regenerative capabilities and resilience are staggering, and SCP-682 has been seen moving and speaking with its body, 87% destroyed or rotted. In case of containment breach, SCP-682 is to be tracked and recaptured by all available mobile task forces, and no teams with fewer than 7 members are cleared to engage it. To date, blank, attempted breachers have numbered at 17, while successful breaches have numbered at 6. And this is the document. It is an abundum. We won't read this, but we'll read this. Begin log. Skip to 0 hours, 21 minutes, and 52 seconds. Dr. Blank. Now, why do you kill those farmers? No verbal communication. If you don't talk now, we will remove you from this attempt and place you back into incomprehensible. Pardon? Motions to move the microphone closer. Incomprehensible. Speak up. Speak up. To personal D-85. Move the mic up closer. They were incomprehensible. To personal D-85. That microphone has only so much gain. Move it closer to it. His throat's messed up, man. Look at it. He ain't talking. And screams, appearing to assault 85's body. They were disgusting. Retreats from the room. End log. Dang. No wonder why. So he just kills humans because he just hates us. Why? I don't know. What did we do? I mean, like, what the SCP Foundation's doing is pretty much not making your approval on humans any better, but still. I mean, dang. Well, guys, that was the SCP Foundation. If you guys actually want me to react to more stuff about the SCP Foundation, like even actual YouTubers talking about it, let me know in the comments. If you want me to read more about this, let me know. And if you have any other ideas for HALLOWEDNESDAY, go to my Twitter, Instagram, or Threads. Like I said, don't ask why I have Threads. It's unimportant. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys!